name's Vince from mymatevince.com, and in this video today we're going to try and fix this PlayStation 2. So this is one of the original ones, the larger ones, not the slim, the fat version. And I noticed straight away when I bought it in the pictures that it was absolutely full of dust. That's nearly clogged up. And if you have a look at the fan and stuff, you can see it just looks a very grotty, dirty console. As well as that, it's missing this part here. Now, according to the description, it says it doesn't turn on. So I got it here on eBay, $9.99, so that just under 10 UK pounds, and that was free postage. So if it can be fixed for that, it's not a bad buy. It just says Sony PlayStation 2 black console SCPH39003 won't switch on faulty, and the description says basically the same thing. It just says same thing again, and then it says condition is for parts or not working, dispatch with Royal Mail 2nd class. So I have actually plugged this in earlier on, and from memory, yeah, it doesn't turn on, but from memory I don't even think it lights up here. Haven't taken it any further than that. Could be as simple as the plug. If you have a look at this one here, you can see that that is already dangerous. That's a fuse, and let's just check the rating of that fuse. Right, so this is a 13 amp fuse. Now remember, you've got 240 volts. So 100% you do not need 13 amps for this. Let's see what you do need. 220 to 240, well there you go, it says 50 watts, so we don't even have to work that out. So because it's 240 volts, we know that 1 amp is going to be 240 watts. So all we need is 1 amp. Now in the UK, the smallest one we're going to be putting in is a 3 amp, 3, 5 or 13. So let's put a 3 amp in, and that's going to be ample. Way more than enough for this. So let's get a 3 amp fuse. I also need to see if I've got a spare back part here, and then we'll test to make sure the lead's working, and then we'll take it from there. Right, so I've got a 3 amp fuse now, and I've got a little holder here. So put that in there. Okay, so that should be safer. Now let's do a continuity test on it. Right, so we've got continuity there, but not here, so it's not shorting, or there. And we've got continuity there, not there, and not there. So it looks like the lead itself is okay. Yeah. Right, let's plug it in, and let's see if it's doing anything. Right, so we've got no lights on here. That's on already, isn't it? That switch doesn't feel right. Yeah, it's not. Doesn't feel like it's clicking properly. And look, there's nothing happening here. So I think that's off. That's on. You know, I'm forgetting myself. I've got a PlayStation 2 downstairs. I need to double check. There should be a light on here. There's a red light that goes to green, I'm sure of it, but I can't see anything here. I'm wondering if it's in the buttons itself. So yeah, let's unplug it and take it apart, and let's see if we can see what's wrong with it. Right, it looks like this might have been opened before, because these look a little bit scuffed up. Actually, where's the void sticker? Here is a void sticker. Also, hold on. Ooh, a little bit of plastic just fell out. See all the dust down in there through the grill. Right, the void sticker, yeah, it looks like it's been cut. It looks like it's been done very neatly though. You know what I mean? It hasn't just been peeled back. It looks like it's been intentionally cut to make it look nice. Maybe to hide the fact that somebody's been in here. Who knows? Right, let's undo these. I don't think I've been in one of these before. Right, okay, well, I'm pretty sure I didn't just rip that off now because I didn't hear any ripping, so I think somebody has been in there before. Also, that looks very badly chewed. Oh, that looks nasty there. Right. Let's see, does this come off? Yes, it does. Well, it could be the fact that the ribbon cable's faulty. Because, yeah, if you can't turn it on from here, maybe the light's not on. I can actually see the hole for the light now. This was definitely supposed to light up. Maybe the light's not on because the signal's not coming through here to turn the light on. Because the ribbon cable looks pretty damaged. I wonder how many connections there are in there. Okay, not that many. Well, let's pop that back in. Right, so what have we got this side here? This is the power connector. Does that come out? Yes, it does. Right, so what have we got going on here? Power comes in here, and it must go through these two bits down here, down into the board. It looks like there's a connector down there, but this switch feels fine going that way. It just feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's clicking over this way. So now, how do I, let's see if I can get in here. Here we go. Right, hold on now, what's going to happen here? So, put it in here, you're definitely going to have 240 volts here that go down onto this side of the switch. Oh, of course, then when you turn it on, 240 volts should travel onto here. So if I was really careful, is that covered up there? I should be able to just put my probes in here and see if we have 240 volts here or not. So, it's not plugged in at the moment. Let me just get my meter set up. Put it onto AC, which is this symbol here. And it doesn't matter which is positive or negative, does it? It's AC. Right, let's just put the probes in here. I've got to make sure that they don't short together or hit anything else, otherwise there's going to be an almighty bang. Remember, I'm not plugged in at the moment, I just want a safe place to put my leads. Well, I think that might be, they're quite loose. Remember, don't copy what you see in my videos. Right, okay, so I'm on there now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the power supply again. I'm not plugged into the wall yet. That's going to be the last thing I do when my hands are nowhere near this. And I am turned on the switch. So if everything's now clear, that's there, that's there. Now I'm going to turn it on and we'll see what happens. Right, here we go. Right, so there's nothing here, and I think my leads are making contact. Don't want to play around with it too much. Oh, it went up to... No, I think that's just... I think it would do that even if it wasn't plugged in. Right, I think it's as simple as a faulty switch. Because I'm pretty sure my leads are going to make contact. There's a lot of metal down on that connector there. Right, I'm going to unplug it. So I'm fully unplugged again now. There we go. Right, so, oh actually, hold on, I didn't even have to do that. I could have just done it to continuity. This would have been a lot safer. I could have just done it to continuity, and then I could have just gone across here and each pin to then see if it was making a contact. So look, that one's making a contact, yeah? So this one must be the one that's getting broken. Right, so let me... Well, they're both getting broken though, aren't they? Okay, so there, it's this one here, because look, when we're on here, that's not making a contact, because I'm on that one there, and the black one, And now let's go to the white one, and on this one it is making a contact, and look, it stops now. Yeah. So I didn't need to do that. That was silly of me to plug it into 240 volts. This is just a much safer way of doing it. Right, so 100% we now know that we've got a problem with this black wire here, the black contact. So let's take this apart again. The black one. So the black one is this top one here. So that is on, that's on really well. Let's just press that in there to remove it. There. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. That feels like it's in contact. Yeah, so that wire to the spade connector is okay, because I'm just down the other side of the wire down here. So we've kind of proved 100% that it's the switch. So how do I get into this switch now? Looks like they just pop in. But it means I'll have to unsolder that. Yeah, that's going to pop out here, I think. There we go. Right, so how am I going to remember this? The white is up top, so I'm just going to show on the video there. The white is on the left hand side, okay? The opposite side to this contact here. Okay, alright, we can remove all this. Oh, I can't pull that through because of the copper contacts here, but I could unsolder them. Is it a problem with the solder? No, I don't think it is. No, that's on there nice and solid. Right, I wonder if I can just get the inside out. Might be as easy just to replace the whole thing. Right, okay. So that is in there. I need to make sure that this is the right way round. I'm going to get a pen and paper because otherwise I'm going to forget which way this goes. I've got it written down here so I know which way this switch goes. Right, so what we got here, let's get some tweezers. Right, so that's just a contact there. A contact there. Right, it does look particularly dirty in here, doesn't it? Well, that one does. That looks kind of a bit burnt. So, I forget now which one was the faulty one. The black one was here, wasn't it? Yeah, this one here, the dirty one. Let's have a look here. See, these are black on the end. But that's not the side that touches. I suppose it depends with how much force they go down there, but that's definitely dirty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some IPA, I'm going to get a cotton bud, and I'm going to clean it, I'm going to scrape it, and let's try to get a bit of shine back onto it. And either that or maybe it was slightly misaligned because it didn't look like they... Well, let's think about it a minute. Dirt wouldn't stop it from clicking over, would it? And it wasn't clicking very nice, so maybe it had been dropped and maybe these were ever so slightly misaligned. Let's give it a clean. Oh yeah. It's very dirty. Do I have to do the other? I don't have to do the other side, do I? Because they're making contact through this middle section here, I think. I should clean the whole thing. going to clean up these prongs while I'm here as well. Right, well, it looks a different colour now. It's kind of gone more silvery than copper. I don't know whether there would have been a bit of copper grease or something in there originally. But anyway, it wasn't making a contact, so yeah. Let's try it now. Right, so that's going to go that way round, so the striking plate there is against the same one there. Okay. Feels okay. And this is going to go this way round. So let's just give this a little clean. Unless it was a bit of gunk or something stopping it from going over. Right, so when it's like this, it's going to be on. Yeah, this is definitely the... Oh, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. When is it on and when is it off? Yeah, it has to be. That has to be on. So that has to go... Of course, yeah, the... Wait a minute. That means if it's there, it's going to be off, doesn't it? That's going to be off there. That's going to be... I'm going to look at my PlayStation 2. I would have thought that that line there meant that it was on, which means that that is on that way round, but I've got it marked up as that way. Just going to check my PlayStation. Right, okay, if you have a look here, it's the same as the picture here, yeah? But that has to be in the on connection like that. So then it's joining that side to this side. So surely that has to be... Okay, let me just put it back. Maybe it's the... Maybe that means on. Okay, that is clicking. That's clicking with confidence now. I wonder, is that definitely safe? Because if this falls out, then that would... Oh, it just sort of clicks into place even more. Oh no, hold on. Wait. There. Well, I don't think that's not going to fall out. Right, let's do a continuity test, and I just want to double check on my one when it's on and off with that one there. So, let's go between here and... Right, so that's on. And that's on. Oh, okay, and that's down. Now we've got there. Oh no, sorry, I'm on here, aren't I? Hold on. Right, that's it there. And nothing there, or nothing there. Now when we turn it on, we've got something there, nothing there, and something here and nothing there. Right, so that's going to work. I've just managed to massively confuse myself because yes, that is on, but looking at the switch, that to me looked like it was off. Do you know what? When I edit the video back, it will all make sense. It can be a little bit confusing sometimes when you sort of stand back a little bit and watch it. I'm sure now it will make sense. But I thought when I put that in there that was in the off position. Anyway, it seems to be doing something different. So I'm confident now there's going to be power in it. Whether it's actually going to work or not, I'm not too sure. But let's give this a clean out. So how far should I take this apart? Because I don't want to get too involved. I think I might just... Well, I think I'll undo a few bits because just to get down to maybe the board, just to see what it looks like under here. But I'm hoping the dust is just around here and it can just be hoovered off. I know hoovering it is always a risk of static, but I think it very rarely happens. Well, where's my screwdriver? polisher's fell out of it. The Playhouse, crazy low prices. I wonder if that's where it was from originally, or did they just get caught up in it? Ribbon cable. These are just push fit. Hey, there we go, we've got it all out. Yeah, okay, so I can give it a good clean there. That's a nice looking chip, isn't it? Got a little CR2032 battery. Maybe I can test that. They should be 3 volts. .8, bit on the low side, isn't it? But these, do you know what? I suppose I should change that now that I've got it open, even if it is going to be all right. Well, I'm going to get a vacuum cleaner and I'm going to give this a nice, good clean out, and then basically put it back together, test it, and see if it's actually working or not. Notice that we got a game in there, so I look forward to seeing what that is if this starts working again. Right, that is it. Look, you can see through the vents now, so they're nice and clear. Still not perfect. I could do with going over it with a wet wipe everywhere, but I think I'm gonna leave it. I think it's good enough for the condition of the PlayStation 2. Because remember, we've got this front plate missing here, so it's never going to look perfect. But as long as it works and it doesn't overheat, then that's the main thing. So now let's get this little jigsaw back together. That's all back together now. Rubber feet on the corners here, the rest are just the plastic ones. It went together well. There was a few little things that I made mistakes on because it's my first time doing it. But yeah, I would be happy to take that apart again. I think it went together nice, and I think it seems like it's easy enough to work on. Right, let's plug it in. Let's see if it's doing anything different now. Hopefully we're going to have some sort of light. Right, so that's that. Let's turn it off there. Here we go, plugging it in now. And okay, we've got nothing here at the moment. Let's now turn it on. Okay, no sparks or anything. Excellent. And we have the red light. So now let's turn it on there. And we've got the green light. Wasn't doing that before. Right, let's pop the disc out and see what it is. It's a shame I haven't got this front tray here. Champions League 2004-2005. Right, I'd say that's probably quite a common game. I wouldn't say that's overly expensive. Right, let's connect this up to a TV and let's see if it's displaying, and more importantly, let's see if the actual disc is working on it or not. Yeah, unfortunately I'm thinking if you were to buy one of them, it'd probably be a similar price to just getting a working PlayStation 2. But it's only cosmetic, it just makes it look nice. And because it's missing the little symbol there, it does look a lot better when it's there. and with this you can turn it horizontal or vertical depending on how you have your PlayStation. Right, let's get it connected up to a TV. So here it is connected up to the TV. I've just popped in Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction and it appears to be working fine. So the console doesn't sound overly noisy. If I put it on mute, you can hear it whirring, but I think that sounds normal enough. So I don't think I think now that the vents are all clear and stuff, I don't think there's going to be an issue with it overheating. But yeah, I'm happy with it. And I think well worth £10. Obviously you'd have to buy a controller, don't know how much they are, I presume you'd get one for £5 or £10. So to have a PlayStation 2 for around £15 or £20 I think is well worth it. Also you can pick up games for this very cheaply, and obviously the graphics are not going to compare to modern systems, but the gameplay's still good. And because you can get everything so cheap, it's quite nice just to get a variety of games for it. Yeah, I'm happy with it. As far as the fix is concerned, yeah, it was simple enough, but it was still, I suppose, interesting enough. I didn't just replace the switch, just needed a clean. It feels now nice and solid when you do it, and as well as that, the console's had a really good cleaner, and I changed that little clock battery as well. So hopefully this PlayStation 2 will go on to live a little bit longer. Right, so that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe for more Trying to Fix videos. Take care, bye now.